Closed captioning is brought to you in part by Raven Reads. Unbox Indigenous voices. Subscribe today at ravenreads.org.
The opinions expressed in the following programs are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect those of Rogers nor Rogers TV.
Here are your Ajax municipal candidates for 2022. Candidates for Durham Regional Chair.
Hello, I'm John Henry. It's been a busy 4 years for Durham Region, and here are some of what the accomplishments are during my first term. We transitioned to virtual service delivery, we enhanced public health measures, we monitored financial impacts closely, we removed $100 million of future costs, we launched downtowns in Durham, and we created the Durham Economic Task Force. We made strides to address anti-Black racism through the Durham Region Anti-Racism Task Force. We installed a permanent location for the Mississaugas of Scugog First Nation flag at regional headquarters. We introduced Durham's first community safety and well-being plan. We joined the Canadian Alliance to End Homelessness Build for Zero Canada program. We expanded green bin, blue box, and hazardous waste programs, and we introduced electronics, textiles, and porcelain recycling. Durham Region Council approved a long-term waste management plan. Durham was recognized as one of the Smart 21 Communities of the Year in 2021-22. A first-of-its-kind project in Canada, we launched the My Durham 311 Smart Home Device Voice Service Project. In 2021, the region launched a community paramedicine program with funding from the Ministry of Long-Term Care. Durham Region Transit operates one of the largest on-demand systems in the country with an average wait time of 15 minutes in urban zones and 30 minutes across rural areas. Lakeshore Go East extension of Bonneville is our signature project that is the key to enabling Durham's transit vision and unlocking community building and economic development for Durham Region. We were successful in the removal of the tolls on the 412 and the 418, and Regional Council declared a climate emergency in 2020. Innovation is driving Ontario's economy. Right here from Durham with companies like OPG, GE Hitachi, Merrick, William F. White, East Penn, General Motors, FGF Foods. We created 8 videos highlighting diverse career opportunities in agri-food, and we delivered a 4-part webinar on specialty crop opportunities. There's more work to be done. Go to votejohnhenry.com, and on October 24th, vote John Henry for Regional Chair.
Also running. Candidates for Ajax Mayor.
Hi, my name is Augustine. I am a mediator and a negotiator. I'm a graduate of York University in the areas of negotiation. I am affiliated with the Court of Justice. My academics is forensic psychology. I've been living in Ajax for the last 30 years, and I'm not pleased with the situation that's occurring in Ajax for the last 4 years. We need to put a ceiling on increase in property taxes. When I become mayor, there will be no increase in property taxes during my tenure. We also need to reduce the wait time for affordable housing. We also have to reduce homelessness here in Ajax. How are we going to be doing this with no increase in taxes? There's a simple way. We have to increase better market strategy to attract business, to strengthen our economic growth. If that is being done, I can assure you Ajax would not have to increase its taxes, so the residents would not have to be concerned with an increase in taxes. The environment. Our environment is being torn apart. We need to preserve the green belt, adapt an infrastructure to the impact of climate change. There are too much buildings going up in the north end of Ajax. Our green belt are being destroyed. When the destruction of the green belt, this can create hardship for the farmers who are already suffering. It can also create flood for the people on the southern end where there's delay. So we need to fix all of these. I am asking Ajax community to give me a chance to be their mayor. I can be easily reached at vote@arthuraugustine.com. My email address is arthuraugustine@me.com, or I can reach on my cell anytime, 289-314-1715. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Shaun Collier, Mayor of the Town of Ajax. My first term as mayor has been a challenging one, and I'm so glad that I've had 15 years of prior council experience to prepare me to deal with these challenges. And they were not just limited to running the town, but also leading my council, 600 staff, and 132,000 residents through the successful navigation of a global pandemic. Despite these challenges, we were still able to reach and exceed 100% of the goals and objectives that council set out in our strategic plan. There's been over $1 billion of investment in Ajax, and this translates into new businesses, tens of thousands of new jobs, millions in development charges, and new commercial taxes, which broadens our tax base and takes the pressure off the residential taxpayer. We've created several non-tax revenue streams, and these additional revenues help keep tax increase to a minimum, while at the same time increasing levels of service. During the pandemic, while many municipalities in Ontario had deficits, Ajax always maintained a surplus due to our strong fiscal management. In 2019, my wife and I kicked off the Ajax Mayor's Gala, and over 4 years, the gala has raised over $700,000, which has gone into our community to help address homelessness issues and local assistance programs. And we've been very active on environmental issues, such as the inclusion of the Carruthers headwaters in the Greenbelt and opposing urban sprawl. Our aggressive housing strategy of higher density mixed-use dwellings will provide alternate and affordable housing options that we desperately need. And we've initiated more Indigenous recognition and the creation of the Ajax Anti-Black Racism Task Force and diversity training for all members of council. And this is just a very small example of a long list. There's still a lot of work to do that will require the leadership, agility, and experience of a mayor that's met challenges head on, developed solutions, and implemented these solutions in a fiscally responsible and community-sensitive manner. I'm the only Ajax mayoral candidate with these skills and proven leadership and results. Please vote Collier for mayor on October 24th. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Colin Hubble, and I'm running for mayor of Ajax. I'm father of one, soon to be two, and I'm husband to a very beautiful wife. I'm running for mayor for a few very important reasons. I feel as though when someone sits in the same seat for too long, they get comfortable and complacent and they tend to let things slide. And I mean, you've probably seen it yourself, the weeds that grow up in the boulevards. Perhaps it's the lawn clippings that sit out front of your house for weeks on end. Maybe it's even the speeders that drive by your house, even though you've placed down a sign that politely asks them to slow down. I want to be the mayor that's there and that cares, someone that you can not only see, but reach out to and get the answers and solutions that this town deserves. If I can't get you the solutions or answers, I'm going to tell you what's exactly getting in my way, and I'm going to also tell you what I'm doing to get around it. I want to make this town into the community and home that I know it can be for everybody. For too long, it's been a bedroom community where people drive 4 or 5 hours out into the GTA for work or for play. But why can't we have that all here? Let's bring the jobs to Ajax or to Durham region. Let's bring all the amenities, all the leisure activities, all the activities to Ajax instead. With this, you'll have a fostering of the community spirit. And we can do that by, for example, building pedestrian avenues, mid-rises from 4 to 8 stories, businesses in the bottom, residences up top. And then with that, you can have a place that's beautiful, that we can take pride in, hold our festivals, increase transit funding, something that's going to make the town a better place to live. I understand that this fall, your choice, even though there's 4 candidates, is between business as usual or my vision. Please visit thehubblecampaign.com for more information. Thank you for your time.
Hello there. My name is Gary Reeder, and I am looking for your vote to elect me mayor of Ajax on October 24th. As your mayor, I will lead Ajax with a fundamental belief in our shared values of family, faith, and freedom. I want to encourage you to question the slogans and promises that sound great but are not delivering for Ajax. We have a town with a history of welcoming people and families to move in and build a life. We have many people that have called Ajax home for decades. My wife and I have lived in Ajax for over 27 years. Like many of you, we were attracted to Ajax because of the open spaces, lower housing costs, and it was a great place to raise a family. Unfortunately, today we have many challenges that are not the best for ourselves. We have skyrocketing housing prices. We have a growing crime problem. We have congestion, and we have a town council that is building, I think, at a rate that is going to fundamentally change the fabric of Ajax. So I'm looking for meeting with all of you. We're going to be going door to door. We have our website at GARRYreaderforajax.ca, and we look forward to earning your vote and helping reestablish Ajax as a great town. Thank you.
Candidates for Ajax Regional Councillor, Ward 1.
My name is Inta Valley. I'm running for the position of Regional Councillor, Ward 1 in the municipality of Ajax, and would greatly appreciate your support and vote. If you're like myself and tired of the promises, incompetency, and lack of leadership by our current politicians and government year after year, then you owe it to yourselves to make a change for the better. And there's no better time than now. Vote for someone like myself who has compassion, dignity, and most of all, integrity. Someone who will be there for you no matter what situation or circumstances arise, to keep you posted and informed. I will have an open door policy, so I will be able to address people's needs and concerns on a timely basis. If given the opportunity and privilege to serve the people of Ajax, my top priorities would be to address the need for infrastructure to our impractical and dysfunctional hospital. I will address mental health and awareness issues by providing more programs, facilities, and funding. I will address the need for affordable housing for seniors and low-income families. I will address our homelessness situations and steps needed to overcome this tragedy. Lastly, I will address the needs and concerns for the importance of small businesses within our communities. I look forward to working and serving the citizens of Ajax and providing them with 100% honesty, commitment, and dedication. Thank you for your support.
My name is MARILYN Crawford. I am the Regional Councillor for Ward 1 here in Ajax. I've been at this a long time. I was a trustee with the Durham District School Board. I was a local councillor, and now the Regional Councillor representing Ward 1. I was delighted to be the Deputy Mayor for all of 2019, and I'm currently the Deputy Mayor. Online meetings did not stop Councillor Moran and myself from connecting with our residents. We successfully held 30 community meetings over the course of this term. Really enjoyed staying connected with our residents, especially during the last couple of really hard years. I was proud to bring a motion forward at Regional Council to move the pilot program of body-worn cameras into a reality. To date, all of the police officers that are forward-facing have been outfitted with body-worn cameras to ensure safety and transparency for all. In 2019, we were recognized as the Community Influencer of the Year and received an award for it. This is the first time that any council has been recognized for this particular award. This recognition made Ajax a magnet for development, innovation, and jobs. As a council, we promised that residents in last term that we would find non-taxable funding to get projects done. One of our first jobs was to hire a grant specialist. We applied for $40 million worth of grants and were successful with $28 million worth of grants. That money helped to renovate our seniors clubs and our cricket club. I have thoroughly enjoyed representing Ajax over these many years, and I hope that you'll vote MARILYN Crawford for Regional Councillor Ward 1 starting October the 17th through to the 24th. Thank you.
Candidates for Ajax Local Councillor, Ward 1.
Hi, I'm Rob Tyler Moran, and I'm seeking re-election in the 2022 Ajax Municipal election as your Ward 1 councillor. Throughout my first term, I've had the privilege of serving the residents of Ward 1. I've gotten to know many of you. We've stayed connected through ward meetings, phone calls, emails, and in person. And now we're door knocking, speaking with residents every day about the issues that matter to all of us, like traffic calming, clean parks, upgrading and maintaining playgrounds, safe neighborhoods, clean walkways, snow removal, and communicating directly with seniors. Those are just some of our continued priorities. And we've had accomplishments in this council term, creating nearly 5,000 local jobs, breaking ground on the new Grandview Children's Center, and creating the Green Development and Environmental Design Guidelines. And we've been there for each other through some very challenging times. But The work continues, and with your support, we can keep moving Ajax forward, creating a brighter future for everyone. Learn more at robtylermorin.ca.
Also running. Candidates for Ajax Regional Councillor, Ward 2.
Hello, my name is Sterling Lee, and I'm running to be re-elected as your Ajax Ward 2 Regional Councillor. For the past 4 years, I've been your voice for diversity and change. From chairing the first anti-racism task force at the region of Durham to modernizing our hiring practices at the town of Ajax, we've made positive steps in ensuring fair and equitable treatment for all our residents. For the past 4 years, I've been your voice for economic development and growth. As a town, we collected over $38 million in development charges, resulting in a better future for our community, new forms of entertainment, and most importantly, new local jobs. With this investment, we can invest in critical infrastructure and take pressure off of our taxpayers. For the past 4 years, I've been your voice for the environment, from our declaration of a climate emergency, electrifying our fleet of vehicles, or the creation of green building standards for future development. Our town has prioritized making a better tomorrow for future generations. For the past 4 years, I've been your voice for safety, from advocating for road safety with automatic speed enforcement to safety for our residents by supporting the inclusion of body-worn cameras for our police service. The next 4 years, we face serious challenges as our town continues to grow. My commitments to our residents is I'll continue to advocate for more affordable housing through inclusionary zoning, meaning developers are mandated to have affordable housing for their buildings, allowing for seniors to comfortably downsize and creating new spaces for new families to grow. I'll continue to advocate for innovation through the creation of Ajax's first mobile-first, cloud-first IT strategy, finally allowing residents to pay, manage all their permits and payments through a single online tool. Finally, I'll continue to advocate for fair and effective policing. From transparency in decision-making to fair and equitable treatment for the racialized community, we need to put a spotlight on how to encourage trust with our police service. The best is yet to come. My name is Sterling Lee, and on Election Day, I hope you'll trust me to be your voice for innovation, your voice for progress, and your voice for Ajax. Thank you.
Also running. Candidates for Ajax Local Councillor, Ward 2.
Hi, Ajax. I'm Nancy Henry, and I'm running for your local Ward 2 councillor position. Please go to my website, nancyhenry.com and nancyhenry.ca. When women succeed, Ontario succeeds. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Rogers for giving me the moment to tell you a little bit about myself and why I would be the best choice for Ward 2 councillor. Who is Nancy Henry? I'm a wife, a mother, a daughter, a friend. I am an owner of an Ontario medical supply company that opened with a loan of $45,000, and the loan was paid off in 30 days with profit to spare. My business partner describes me as a person that is like a dog with a bone, someone that never gives up and finds a way to work outside the box to get things done. I connect well with others, always try to understand their point of view and find common ground. Concentrating on our differences makes us weaker. Concentrating on our common ground makes us stronger. Crime, senior safety, responsible growth, healthcare, economical growth, waterfront preservation, waste, and more. Your concerns are my concerns. Responsible development with proper healthcare infrastructure is paramount to taking Ajax forward. Together, you and I can make a difference and bring positive change to Ajax. On October 17th to the 24th, vote Henry, Nancy Henry. Take care, Ajax. See you soon.
Good morning. My name is SELLADURAI JEYAKUMARAN, a chartered management accountant with over 30 years of strategic leadership experience with top-notch organizations in Toronto. I'm a retired finance executive from York University and looking forward to my next phase in life, that is to serve my community as your local councillor for Ward 2 in Ajax. I live in Ajax with my wife and 2 children over 9 years. Serving as your councillor is an honor, where I will demonstrate my commitment on a full-time basis to my community. I will make sure that I am easily reachable to listen with empathy to our community issues, which I will try to solve them with Ajax Council. I'm a board member of few community organizations and have gained good knowledge in public policies, governance, and also understand the changing needs of our community, which were gained through collaborative communication and being an effective team member. I will do the same with the town of Ajax so as to bring positive impact and growth to our community. As a local councillor, I will serve enthusiastically and also encourage diversity, equity, and inclusion in everything I do for the benefit of our community. This campaign is about you. It is about building the vision collectively to Ajax, a vibrant and a caring community that supports all the people in Ajax. It's about allowing our community to have their voice heard and see positive action is taken by the council with the feedback given to our community on a timely basis. Politics is new to me, but rest be assured, I, being a professional armed with executive level strategic finance experience, I will be authentic, trustworthy, bring positive energy and a clear vision for the future of town of Ajax. So please vote for me on October 24th municipal election so that I could serve as your local councillor for Ward 2. Thank you very much.
Good day, friends, family, colleagues, and community. My name is Azhar Khan, and I'm running for a local councillor of Ward 2, town of Ajax. I come to you as a small business owner, father, citizen, and a friend. My vision for the town of Ajax to support small and local businesses. And as a small business owner, we went through very tough time during the pandemic. We didn't know we survive or we close. Every day was a challenge. And as you all know, small and local businesses are the backbone of any economy. My vision to reduce the impact of unnecessary taxes for the high property taxes, empower youth through youth leadership program, develop internship programs with the local businesses for our youth, invest in the dignity of our seniors through access to prolonged unnecessary comfort for their homes, reduce wait time for transit, create more programs for the families, protect waterways and enforce air quality, make life more affordable for our most at-risk populations. And friend, family, community, I urge you to not vote for me, but for the future we all grow and prosper. Vote Azhar Khan for Ajax between October 17 and 24. Your voice, your vote matters. This is Azhar Khan from the town of Ajax.
Also running. Candidates for Ajax Regional Councillor, Ward 3.
Hi, I'm Daniel Corrigan, and I'm running for Regional Councillor of Ward 3 in Ajax. I have a passion for the community of Ajax, and I've decided to run because I'm seeking to influence the decision-making processes being the regional councillor and give a new perspective. I have a strong desire to make a positive difference in the Ajax community. I've lived in Ajax for the past 8 years, and for the past 20 years, I've been given the opportunity to develop my business and give business opportunities to the Durham region. Ajax is my home, and I love Ajax. And I believe I can make a difference through serving my community, being the regional councillor. And I look forward to your support in my run for office. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Joanne Dyes, and I'm seeking re-election as regional councillor for Ward 3 here in Ajax. It is with passion and commitment for the community where I live and work that I've had the privilege of working with many outstanding organizations. None of us could have anticipated the challenges we faced in the past couple of years. It clearly demonstrated areas for community development, the need to work to improve the overall health and viability of Ajax for a stronger local economy, starting with discussions on issues of homelessness and food security, more housing choices for affordable options, ensuring the Carruthers Headwaters is included in the Greenbelt to prevent development and flooding in South Ajax, protecting our agricultural and Greenbelt lands, discussing intensification, safe communities, and supporting our seniors' facilities and programs. Fresh ideas are part of revitalizing any government, but maintaining consistency, momentum, continuing work started, and building on existing relationships are opportunities that are also very important. And I'm committed to ensuring that Ajax remains the kind of town that families can be proud of and believe in and enjoy into the future. Your vote is important. Ajax residents are able to vote by internet or telephone starting October the 17th until the 24th, which is voting day. Your vote is important to us and it counts. Please vote Regional Councillor Joanne Dyes. Thank you.
Candidates for Ajax Local Councillor, Ward 3.
Hi, I'm Lisa Bauer, your local councillor of Ward 3 in the town of Ajax. Hey, Ward 3. And with your support, I'm running to be re-elected in the municipal election from October 17 to 24. I've thoroughly enjoyed being your councillor these past 4 years. It's been a true honor and an extraordinary experience for me. I'd like to take this time to say thank you. Thank you to all the residents of Ward 3 for your support, your trust, and your feedback throughout my first term as your councillor, both positive and constructive, whether it was on email or on the phone or on social media, or my favorites, in person at town events and at your doors. One of the things that I found was important to me in 2018 and continues to be important to me now is that I be available to you to hear your thoughts and concerns and to do my best to present those thoughts and concerns at council. Over the past 4 years, I've connected with thousands of Ward 3 residents. I've listened to you and I've worked with you to help find information and solutions for you. I've also learned that every decision I make must be guided by the values that are important to you, to us, and what's best for Ajax now and in the future. I have loved being your Ward 3 local councillor. I'm grateful for your trust, and with your support, I'd be honored to continue in this role. Thanks for your time. Please remember to vote between October 17 and 24. And if you live in Ward 3, please vote for me, Lisa Bauer.
Also running. Here are your candidates for Ajax Durham District School Board Trustee.
My name is Donna Edwards, and I am running for Public School Board Trustee for the town of Ajax. For the past 12 years, I've represented Ward 3. However, due to population growth patterns and equity of representation, voters will elect 2 trustees for the whole of Ajax in this election. School board trustees are the only elected officials whose sole responsibility is to ensure the delivery of quality education, and that's a responsibility I take very seriously. As an incumbent trustee, I have lobbied hard on your behalf for resources, programs, and funding that address today's important issues, such as providing safe learning environments, mental health and well-being of students and staff, equity, staffing shortages, special education, student achievement for at-risk students, and transportation. At the provincial level, I have advocated for quality, equitable public education as a member of the Ontario Public School Board Association and the K-12 Accessibility Education Standards Development Committee. I believe I've done much to help improve education for our students in Durham, but there's much more I would like to accomplish by collaborating with parents, teachers, and staff in the town of Ajax and community organizations to address students and parents' concerns, such as student and staff mental health and well-being, staff shortages, especially in the French immersion program, resources to support our very diverse classrooms, youth programs, community safety, and transportation. I believe that every child can be successful in whatever path they choose if provided with quality education and a safe and equitable learning environment. I thank all constituents who supported me in past elections and ask you for your continued support. Please vote for me, Donna Edwards, as your Public School Board Trustee for the town of Ajax.
Good evening, fellow Ajax residents. My name is Damian Hawksett. I'm here tonight asking for your vote as your trustee on Ajax School Board. I see the role as representing you. Together we can continue to build a better and stronger education system for Ajax residents. That includes being open to the ideas of others. That includes building and maintaining a solid physical infrastructure and infrastructure that address the need for building and servicing, ensure the health and safety of all our users. That includes tolerance of unique requirement of all members of our community. That includes ensuring there's a greater accountability to parents, students, and the community through transparent and proactive, responsible, and reliable leadership. That includes that our children get the support and resources they need to succeed in school. Also, eliminating the negative connotation around mental health, and mental health hotlines should be established and kids should encourage them to use them. On October 17th to the 24th, vote for Damian Halstead as your local school board representative. Visit me at www.damianhalstead.ca.
Hello, I'm John Ingold, running for Ajax, Durham District School Board Trustee. Lived here for over 30 years. My wife is a teacher, and she's taught in the DDSB for over 20 years. We've raised our kids through the system. I understand the high quality education that parents expect, and I believe that their system with respect to keeping kids safe and focusing on governance and risk management, and those are the two key parts of my platform. Anyone with school-age kids through the pandemic recognizes there's been a suffering of the learning and also social development. For kids to be successful as adults, they need to feel safe, be recognized as individuals, and be supported in their journey. That includes following for the DDSB ministry guidelines for risk management, which they are not doing. That includes a supportive and sustainable environment. The DDSB falls short, $45 million in federal funding they did not get a piece of. I would like to bring my professional experience to bear as an accountant and consultant over the last 30 years in public sector and private sector. And my volunteer work with kids includes locally, Scouts Canada for 10 years, assistant coach for 5 years in soccer, and I've personally taught and developed courses for 10 years. I've become a grandfather for the second time this year, and I have the passion to go give back and contribute to quality public education. So between October 14th and 25th, please get involved, please vote. Vote for keeping our kids safe, vote for quality, and vote for change for the better. My name again is John Ingold. Visit my website at votejohningold.ca and read more, get involved. Get your kids involved in the dialogue. We owe it all to them. Thank you very much for your time.
Hello and greetings to all my community members in the town of Ajax. I'm Kelly Miller, and I'm running to be your school board trustee for 2022. I will be your voice and advocate for this current and following school terms. I will make sure your voice and priorities are heard. And of course, that we are transparent so that there are no surprises and that you can be adequately equipped and prepared for what this school board's education policies will look like. I will collaborate with you so that we can work together, and with a commitment to excellence, we can meet our goals. My experience and training in equity in education is why I am a fierce advocate for the interests of all students in the regional school board. I thank you in advance for your support in October 17th to 24th. I will be a voice of change. I'm ready to lead.
Hi, I'm AVRIL, and I'm campaigning to become your newest Durham District School Board trustee for Ajax. My family and I have called Ajax home for the past 6 years. Having graduated from the Ontario public school system myself, I have a strong desire to see every child succeed in our public schools. As a current DDSB parent, I have the privilege and intimate understanding of how policy impacts our students here and now. I've seen the ramifications of the pandemic firsthand on our children, educators, and families. Like most parents of school-aged children, I've waited with bated breath for the province to announce it will have more school closures. I've stressed about the learning gaps in their physical and mental health. The role of trustee is where I need to be to advocate for our students, your children, grandchildren, nieces, nephews, and fellow community members. I graduated from the University of Toronto with an honors BA specializing in political science. I've worked in the public service for the past decade, and I'm currently an HR advisor focused on equity and staffing policies. I've also been actively involved as a school community council member, on DDSP committees, and as a parent advocate with a nonprofit organization. When I'm elected as your trustee, I aim to address the learning gap and adverse mental health effects exacerbated by the pandemic through a collaborative approach supporting students, educators, families, and community members. Enhance and expand special education resources and supports through budget reallocation. Advocate for marginalized students and address systemic barriers that have historically disadvantaged racialized students, and increase engagement with families, educators, and the community, recognizing the different voices that play a part in enabling every student to reach their full potential in school and in life. On October 24th, I'm counting on your support to vote AVRIL ROWE for trustee. Thank you.
Hi, my name is CAPUCINE SHEEHAN, and I'm running for Durham District School Board trustee for Ajax. I think it's safe to say that these past 2 years will go on record for many of us as the most disruptive we have ever experienced. Education and schooling in Ontario were profoundly affected, and we had to change the way we worked and the way our children were taught without input from students, parents, or educators, and often on short notice. The Ontario COVID-19 Science Advisory Table findings suggest school closures impacted children's academic achievement and led to learning losses. But we now need to get our children's education back on track. And on that note, the Minister of Education has pledged $26.6 billion in education investments to catch our children up on their missed opportunities. As an elected trustee, I will be your link to the Durham District School Board to address your concerns, to serve the interests of students and families, and to hold the Director of Education accountable to that pledged $26.6 billion. I believe that education is a fundamental right, which includes the right to attend school and to have education delivered to the student in a way that allows them the opportunity to reach their full potential. I support the authority of parents over the education of their children. I believe elected politicians and board trustees should be transparent and accountable to the public. And as a mother of an adult daughter who had learning challenges, I know what it's like to fight for my child's education. And I believe it is every parent's desire for their children to reach their full potential. A little bit about myself. I was born and raised in Ajax, educated in Ajax. I attended the University of Toronto, where I received my Bachelor of Science in Molecular Genetics and Molecular Biology. I later went on into academia, into cancer research in Sunnybrook Health Science Center. And I'm going to be in your neighborhood in the next few weeks with my team, and I hope to see you there. And thank you for Rogers for this opportunity.
Hi, my name is Waqar Sayed, and I'm running for the position of trustee from the town of Ajax. Town of Ajax has been my home from the last 22 years. I'm actively involved here in my town, doing a lot of volunteer work, especially with the youth and seniors. I have worked with the Board of Education, Durham District School Board of Education for 14 years. I did my school board administration from University of Guelph. When I was working with the board, I dealt with the educators, parents, teachers, union, administrative staff. I know their challenges and issues. I have seen the pain of my educators. I have seen the challenges and issues faced by our unions. I have seen the challenges, problems faced by our students and parents. My number one priority is student success, health and safety, bullying at the school. I need your support to become your next become the trustee. The election, the voting day is on October 24th. You can vote online starting from October 17 to October 24th. Thank you very much.
Also running. Here are your candidates for Durham Catholic District School Board trustee in Ajax.
Hello, my name is Augustine DeAndre, and I am running for the position of DCDSB trustee in the town of Ajax. So who is Augustine? I am a longtime resident of Ajax. As someone who has been a resident of Ajax for over 30 years, as well as attending primary and secondary schools in the DCDSB, and whose children continue in the DCDSB, I have gained unique experience with the DCDSB and the larger Durham community that will guide me as a trustee. This connection and pride in Durham and the DCDSB will help me ensure that the strength of our diverse community of faith and the strength of our civic pride will benefit an inclusive student community. I also have valuable experience developing parent engagement. As a parent who has been elected to 2 terms as a Catholic School Council Chair for my children's school, and as a member of the Anti-Black Racism Parent Advisory Committee, I have gained valuable experience in understanding the challenges for parent engagement. I am volunteered extensively to support children's recreation, and I am the 2018 recipient of the Ajax Community Volunteer Award for Recreation. I also have valuable background and experience in driving strong organizational outcomes. I have an MBA and certificates in risk management, change management, workplace mental health leadership, and strategic analytics. With 20 years of experience in working with large organizations in both the private and public sector, I have gained practical knowledge for using data to drive informative insights that can guide policy development, stakeholder engagement, and responsible use of limited financial resources, all of which will help ensure that the staff, parents, and teachers get the most of their experience at the DCDSB. Thank you, and please consider voting for me during the October 17th and 24th voting period.
My name is Monique Forster, and today I'm asking you for your support. For the past 8 years, I have served Ajax as Durham Catholic District School Board Trustee, where I also serve on various board committees, and I currently serve as chair of the Finance Committee. I am also a college professor, and I volunteer my time with various organizations, including the Catholic Women's League and Catholic Family Services of Durham. My 30-year career confirms my commitment to education. The past 8 years as your Catholic school trustee have been extremely rewarding. I have worked diligently with students, parents, and administrators while serving the needs of students and everyone contributing to their education. As a parent and an educator, I remain focused on the goal of excellence in education, which is achievable only in an environment that respects and nurtures the value and dignity of each person. An environment that celebrates diversity is the greatest strength for a system, an educational system. It is essential to reimagine student success beyond the traditional measurable outcomes of graduation rates, academic achievement, persistence, and other measures of self-efficacy. My focus is on working to remove all systemic barriers and focusing on fair and equitable policies and practices that encourage the success of every student. With your support, I will remain focused on replacing systemic barriers with student-centered, fair, and equitable policies that support the success of every student. I will work towards providing a caring school environment. My priority will always be to respond immediately to every concern from parents and all stakeholders. Please vote for Monique Forster, Catholic School Trustee for Ajax.
Hello. My name is Marisa Hall, and I'm running to be your Catholic School Board Trustee here in Ajax. I'm a mom of 2 beautiful children in the Durham Catholic District School Board, and my heart is invested in what's best for our kids, for all of our kids. I love my community, and I want to see it flourish, and I want to see better outcomes for our children. I have over 15 years of experience working with communities and building relationships. I've worked in Peel, in Durham, and in Toronto. And I promise that I will work with our community here in Ajax to amplify family voice, to transform relationships and advocate for all children, especially those children who feel unseen and unheard. I'll do this by listening, educating, and leading with humility that's rooted in my Catholic faith. Please join me along this journey in achieving better outcomes for our community and our kids. Vote for me this October. To learn more about me or to connect with me, visit me at www.voteformarisahall.com. Thanks very much and see you soon.
Hello, everybody. My name is ALBAN MENDONCA, and I'm running for school trustee board in the town of a Catholic school trustee board in the town of Ajax in Durham region. If you ask me why did I decide to run, I've always been involved in the Catholic Church. As Knights of Columbus for over 14 years in the hospitality ministry, as well as in the marriage preparation course. Now, you'll ask me, will you embrace the diversity in this country? Yes, of course, because I come from a country where we have 11 religions and 17 languages, and we still live in peace. Now, to quote our latest Pope Francis, he says we should embrace everybody. Lord is forgiving, merciful, and if he forgives you, who am I? What are the top 3 issues I shall focus on? A trustee's role is to maintain focus on the well-being of the students. A trustee is responsible to identify the needs and priority. The trustee must consider the conflicting interests and values, and a trustee must do this in collaboration with other members of the school board. If elected, what will you plan and achieve in the first 100 days? If possible, to go to all schools in my area, meet the principals, find out what is a vacuum, and carry it back to the other trustees. Can you please vote for me on October the 24th? Thank you, everybody.
Also running. Here are your candidates for the French Public Trustee, Viamonde School Board.
Bonjour. Good morning. Mon nom est Christine Dandevino. My name is Christine Dandevino. Et le 24 octobre 2022, je me présente en tant que candidate pour conseillère pour le Conseil scolaire Viamonde. J'habite à Oshawa depuis 2005. Et puis, depuis environ 30 ans, j'enseigne des enfants, des adolescents et des adultes la musique. Aussi, je me suis spécialisée en tant qu'enseignante avec les enfants et les adolescents qui ont des troubles de communication et beaucoup d'anxiété. J'ai complété ma maîtrise à Yorkville University en psychologie. Il est très important de savoir que pendant les 2 dernières années, presque 3 années, la santé mentale de tout le monde durant la pandémie a été très affectée. Aussi, notre santé physique. Pour moi, l'éducation, ça inclut tout. La santé mentale, la santé physique, la santé spirituelle et la diversité. En tant que mère autochtone, je comprends la diversité. J'ai travaillé dans divers métiers. J'ai travaillé pendant 13 ans à la fonction publique à Service Canada. La communication, c'est important. Si vous votez pour moi le 24 octobre 2022, je peux vous assurer que je vais répondre à vos questions. Je n'aurai peut-être pas toutes les réponses, mais je vais vous assurer que votre enfant, vos adolescents, les professeurs et tout le conseil administratif, je vais vous aider. Ensemble, comme le conseil scolaire Viamonde dit, tout est possible. Alors votez pour moi, Christine Dandevino. Merci.
Bonjour. An English message will follow. Je me présente, je m'appelle Serge Paul et je me présente comme conseiller scolaire pour le conseil scolaire Viamonde dans la région de Durham. Je travaille actuellement avec TFO, la télévision francophone de l'Ontario, où je développe les affaires pour la plateforme de vidéo éducative Idelo. Auparavant, j'ai travaillé pendant 15 ans pour le conseil scolaire Viamonde comme agent de liaison communautaire. Cette expérience m'a permis de très bien connaître les écoles Viamonde dans la région de Durham, mais aussi de bien connaître les communautés francophones de cette belle région. En plus, je suis le papa de 3 enfants qui fréquentent les écoles francophones. La francophonie, l'éducation et les communautés francophones sont pour moi des piliers de mes valeurs. Parler français et être éduqué en français en Ontario sont des héritages importants que je veux passer à mes enfants et je veux aider d'autres parents à en faire autant. Un conseil scolaire bien dirigé me permettra de faire cela. Hello, my name is Serge Paul and I am a candidate for school trustee elections for the French Public School Board Viamonde in the region of Durham. I'm currently working with the TFO, the French television channel in Ontario, where I develop business for the educational video platform Idelo. Previously, I worked for 15 years for the Viamonde School Board as a community liaison officer. This experience allowed me to get to know the Viamonde schools in Durham very well, but also to get to know very well the French-speaking communities in this beautiful region. In addition, I'm the father of 3 children who attend French schools. The Francophonie, education, and Francophone communities are for me pillars in my values. Speaking French and being educated in French in Ontario are important legacies that I want to pass on to my children, and I want to help other parents to do the same. A well-run school board will allow me to do that. Thank you.
Here are your candidates for the Mont Avenir Catholic School Board Trustee. And Marcelin Mondo has been acclaimed your French separate Montverde Catholic School Board Trustee.